Hi guys, how are you? I keep forgetting. Hi everybody. Happy Thursday.
Yep.
Child, I know the day of the week. It's been a very, very busy week. Me and Perry have stuck to our word. We have come on every day. How much longer can we do this?
I don't know. I mean, shit, it's not much to talk about, but you know
It's
what?
not.
If we just come on and say what's up.
We got a lot going on, you guys. I wanted to say this. I wanted to thank every rider and peeps out there. Y'all came through. I just been talking to Freddie all morning. Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to be unbelievable. And you guys have to ride with me because, you know, like when I first start releasing things, people get all in an uproar. It always makes sense at the end of the season. This would be something I never expected. I don't know whether to congratulate Carlos or think the man is really disturbed by letting some of this shit go on. But I'm gonna give you credit right now, Carlos. You always have those good, crazy, career-ending storylines, like he did the Year of the Dungeon on Real Housewives of Atlanta, which probably was one of the best seasons. So we're gonna let Carlos do his thing, but you know, damn, Carlos, damn.
Dan the dungeon now in Huntsville.
I just heard Marcel on. He was on live. He was talking about it. Child, this is going to be a mess, but it's all going to make sense. And a lot of times when I tell people something first, I'm not going to go down the list. They get upset with me. You're lying. You're a bitch. You're this. You're that. But it'll all make sense later. There goes Freddie. Hey, Freddie. I'm telling them these reality TV shows. I'm back in. I haven't been here since the new intro. This is my first time seeing it. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. All right. So, and also I wanted to thank, oh my God, I wanted to thank you guys so much. You guys have been reaching out to me from England and Australia and Atlanta. You guys know what's going on. You know, anybody can have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Some people, you know, suffer from mental health and they still are allowed to have a YouTube channel and they just come on here and just make shit up. Like they make shit up. Huh?
Yeah, no, act a fool. You know, yeah, that's crazy. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like, yeah, anybody can, you know, and they can just name those channels YouTube about to lock up. Because like if you expect the people to come out of being locked up, if they messed up the first 50 years of their life, ain't did shit, then they probably gonna mess up the next 25 or so. You know, it's just crazy. And a lot of people hit me up. This going on. A lot of people want us to mention their name so bad that they would just do anything. But it is what it is. You got people. I'm not even gonna get into all the details.
All right. I wanted to just say this. Do not miss me and Freddie and Perry tomorrow. If you love reality TV from Love and Marriage Huntsville to Housewives, all of it, watch tomorrow's show. Do not miss it. Watch it on the replay. It sets the mood for the upcoming seasons because we are known, okay, to break stories here first. We don't care who get mad and who gotta say what. We gonna break it here first. And isn't this the worst season? This gotta be the worst.
It's looking that way.
It's crazy. So we're just gonna start dropping tea week after week, and we still hope, you know, Bravo still loves us. We hope OWN still loves us. But child, y'all been cutting up, and we gotta talk about it. Okay, you're watching V. Look at V.
I hope they don't get offended, Sherelle, because damn it, we just telling people what's really going on.
All right. So today we're going to talk about Britney Spears, Joseline Hernandez, and Natalie Nunn. We're going to talk about Nicki Minaj. We're going to talk about the kid on the treadmill case. Let's start with that first because it's not celebrity rated. And so I do this thing now. We're going to do this thing called Perry's Corner, and where we talk about stuff other than the celebrities, but it's still trending news. And I don't know if you guys heard about this. There's this little boy. This trial started today because the father put his hands on the child, and we always want to highlight stories like those. It's just sad. I mean, let's look at a little clip because the trial started today, and this is just let me catch everybody up on what's going on.
Up in the state of New Jersey, and this is a heartbreaking case. The defendant here is a 29-year-old man by the name of Christopher Gregor, and he's charged with the murder of his then 6-year-old little boy named Corey. The boy died back in April of 2021 as a result of blunt force trauma to the chest and the abdomen. Investigators also revealed that the defendant had abused Corey in March of 2021 in an incident where the little boy was made to run on a treadmill by Gregor, who repeatedly adjusted the speed, which caused him to fall off.
And this defendant is being held without bail. He maintains his innocence, pleaded not guilty in this case. As we wait for a jury to be selected in this case, let's look back at the background on how we got here. Here's Court TV anchor Julie Grant.
So guys, this is my mommy.
Police say 6-year-old Corey Michelow died at the hands of his own father. Christopher Gregor is charged with first-degree murder. Gregor is accused of forcing Corey to run on a treadmill, calling him too fat as he increased the speed, causing Corey to fall repeatedly. Investigators say video from Gregor's apartment gym shows the incident. Later, he brought Corey to the hospital, where he died from blunt impact injuries.
We all know what happened. If it was an accident, everything would be different.
Court documents say Gregor later Googled, "Can your phone be tracked in airplane mode?" He also searched how long after an autopsy to file charges.
We don't have the full context of what was being searched, why it was being searched. It could be completely innocent.
It's just not something a parent does. You don't leave your son at the hospital while he's dying.
Investigators say he fled the state after Corey's death. Months later, he was charged with endangering the welfare of a child. On March 9th, 2022, he was arrested for murder and pleaded not guilty. Corey's mom, Bree Michelow, says she made many reports of physical abuse to New Jersey Child Protective Services after Gregor came into Corey's life in 2019.
DCP&P should have done their jobs and we wouldn't be here right now.
She says she has faith in the prosecutors to bring justice for her son.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but I'm glad that you picked that story, Perry, because it's going to be on all the news, and I might have to cover it. And when are people good? Everybody's not meant to be a parent, and I just wanted to show this really quickly. This was one of the last images of him trying to make him thin because he said that the kid was fat. It's just terrible. I mean, that little precious boy. What is wrong with some people, Perry? What is wrong? What's so hard? How come some people don't get it?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people want their child to do some shit they could never, because laying his ass on that doing.
Get your fat ass on that treadmill.
Right, exactly.
It's insane.
It's messed up, and I'm glad that you're doing stuff like this because I know a lot of people like the reality shows and stuff like that, but I watch reality TV shows just because they're there and gonna do a show. But I watch a lot of movies of things that's really reality. But I'm glad that you're bringing them up, talk about them. Let's talk about a little bit of this. It's crazy.
We gotta talk about it. It's gonna be everywhere, and so that's what's going on. Let's get back to the mess. Go ahead.
flee the state. I'm just saying, like, that is crazy. And hell, I don't know exactly. I mean, it seemed like they were separated or whatever.
That's not even his
I don't know.
child, I don't think.
I
She
don't know.
said
It's
his dad, something like that. It's
Hmm.
crazy. I'm just doing the beginnings right now because I see it's everywhere. And then, Queen Cuckoo's covering it, Nancy Grace. And she is irate, and I don't blame her. I mean, this is just.
I can hear that now. And you had that child on a treadmill that's
She
going
was
45
screaming.
miles per hour.
So sometimes Nancy Grace gets on my nerve, but sometimes she's needed. So it is what it is. Let's move on. Do we want to talk about Britney Spears? Let's talk about Britney Spears, because this is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Britney Spears was at some hotel. I'll read the thing in a minute. At some hotel, and she started yelling at the people, at the staff that worked at the hotel, being belligerent to the point where they called the cops on her. She was being belligerent. She was cussing them out. Then she got into an argument later on with her boyfriend. Let me show you this boyfriend, okay? He's got user written all over him. I don't know what it is about this child. They said they were up drinking and smoking, and so they got into an argument, and it turned physical. Somebody had to call 911. They came out. The police talked to her. They said that something was wrong with her legs, but most importantly, it seemed like something was wrong with her. And they're saying mentally. So they don't even talk about her being high or drunk. They said that something was wrong mentally. She was just talking outside her head. Now, if she was on something, wouldn't they run that drug test right there, Perry?
I'm not sure, because she didn't get arrested, did she?
Someone said, I thought that was her husband. No, her husband was the other guy that was kind of better looking, and he put up with her for a while. This is some boyfriend. This is just getting out of hand. What is wrong with Britney, you guys? Is it drugs and alcohol? I don't think so. I don't know what's wrong with Britney.
I think it has to be. I mean, well, in my opinion, it don't have to be, but I think it could be drugs, alcohol related among her own mental illness. You know what I'm saying, or whatever that's going on with her.
Oh, Lynn says they can't just show up and do a drug test. So maybe she was under the influence of something. But I feel, listen, back in her day, this had to be early 2000s, right? Early 2000s, she was everywhere. She was like Madonna of her generation. And this is just hard to watch.
Yeah, she was on Pepsi.
Husband after husband, man after man. She just doesn't seem happy. Not on good terms with her family. It seemed like the family made it worse, especially the father, Jamie. Something about him I just don't trust. I don't know what's wrong, but it's just, child, what do you mean it could be Diddy? You heard something about Britney and Diddy? Oh no, but that something's wrong. She's acting like something's wrong, and I just don't know what it is. But it's always hard to watch a star fall from grace. It's just hard to watch.
I don't know what it is though, because it seems like her family is not close to her. I mean, well, I know
she doesn't want them to be close to her,
I
but
know, but I mean, but even her sister, right? It don't seem like to me. I could be wrong. I don't follow Britney Spears like that. But could she just be a little off mentally? Not, no offense. Like, I'm just saying, like, something could be going on a little bit. And now that she's living this lonely life, because when you're famous, or people think they can use you, she feel like she can't trust nobody or just anything, and just sad and lonely inside. And then so when she take these medications and stuff, well, drugs, alcohol, or whatever she's taking, then she react in these strange ways. Could it be possible?
I don't know what's wrong, but look what they said that she just posted. They said, just to let people know, the news is fake. Most of the pics are body doubles, and I think most know that. I would like respect at this time for people to understand I am getting stronger every day. Truth sucks. So can someone teach me how to lie?
Oh,
What?
I thought she was gonna say, "Can somebody teach me how to
Goddesses
nugget?"
out there, I'm reaching my higher power. And furthermore, I hope you guys are too. I need a new toothbrush. What? Right now. P.S. I need an espresso. Feel the need to share this. I guess I'm just a girl and I'm not on my period.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
see something, I mean,
wow.
something, I don't know, she went from stunt doubles to she need a damn toothbrush, and it's not that time of the month.
What?
Something for me is, like, a little off with
Oh my
her, and maybe it wasn't when the parents gave her the drugs and stuff earlier, in her career, or maybe she needed it and just now she's dependent on it and nothing's working.
Oh
You
God,
know,
it
with the
goes on.
with the extra stuff she putting in her body. I mean, 'cause she's acting very strange to me. Sad story how somebody can go all the way up and make
Come all the
millions
way
of
back. It's hard to watch. I didn't read the last paragraph. She says, I'm so blank. Let's see something. She needs a rubber room. It feels
Yes,
like
yeah,
it.
that's
It
right.
just feels like it. She's too young. How old is Britney Spears? 43? 41? I'll check it up in a minute. She says, I also twisted my ankle last night and paramedics showed up at my door illegally. Oh, God. They never came in my room, but I felt completely harassed. I'm moving to Boston.
Yeah, see something, yeah, it's just
Oh, wow.
she's
Oh, she's
you
42,
twisted
somebody
her
said.
ankle. Who would have known you twisted
Jesus.
your ankle? The paramedics just shows up at the time you twist your I don't know,
Well,
something.
they said that something was wrong with her leg. That's why they took her in a stretcher. She was in a wrapped up in a blanket and no shoes on. This is just, and then these seedy men, where do they keep coming from? I liked her husband. I think he held on as long as he could. But remember one time she dated the paparazzi guy a couple weeks ago? She was with those two black men. Remember that? What is wrong with Brittany?
I think
And
she's
nobody's here to help, I don't think.
I mean, but, like, I think she getting the men that she's trying to get, like, okay, but basically I wanna say this, that I just think how she putting herself out there,
Mhm.
those are the kind of men she will get.
These
TikTok
men are not
TikTok
helping her.
video, you sitting there sliding on a pole, doing all
Yeah,
this little freaky
sad.
shit, and then those
Dancing with Knives, don't forget that
that's who
one.
you attract, these freaky men,
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is someone said something. She's probably bipolar. She probably
Mm.
is. Unfortunately, I think it's mental health. I feel bad for supporting hashtag free Britney. No. Listen, Bonji, I supported free Britney. It's like she never got a chance to live. They were controlling everything that she did. She also said that they gave her meds to make her feel loopy and like she needed it. And maybe she's just suffering from the after effects of this crazy childhood and controlling parents and feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulder, because I say this every video. No child should be working and supporting grown people, your mom and dad.
Okay, do she still perform, if anybody
I
know?
don't think so.
I don't know, 'cause I haven't seen anything. If
I
anybody know
haven't
in the
seen
chat,
her
do she
in
still perform?
years.
Because it could be a lot of times athletes go through it all the time. When their career is over, the fame and of it all. Let's see.
I want to read Big Al. You know he'll know. He will break it down. He said, last month, Britt finally gained her freedom after a decade of physical and psychological abuse from her estate. Yes, she has fragile mental health, but she's fighting media games against the estate. I mean, that's true
Oh,
too.
yeah.
This poor girl.
Yeah.
Who I bet she feels like she can't trust nobody. Can't trust
Well,
anybody.
that's how you get when you make millions on top of millions like that, and especially when your own family, when you look at your family as using you up, men coming in
Even that
using you up.
ex-husband of hers, what's
Right.
the bum name that got the two little boys? Kevin
Uh,
Federline. Kevin Federline
yeah.
takes care of his whole family. I think he got 6 kids from the money Brittany gives him. Like the boy don't know how to spell job. Oh, it's so much.
Yeah,
He
no,
needs a damn job, a regular job. He needs to be working at State Farm somewhere, okay? Taking care of his children with Brittany's money, Shar's kids. She had 2 by then he had 2 more with the new girl. Like, oh my goodness. It's just sad. Cassandra says she looks pregnant. She's probably just eating. I hope she's not pregnant. No, she can't be. She can't. Don't say that, Cassandra. No, Cassandra, don't say it.
that's the last thing she needs right now.
No, she don't perform. They are keeping her down. They paid her father to keep her quiet. This is sad.
And so, I mean, could part of her stuff be like when a person, when they fame go away?
Uh-huh.
Because it seems like to me, just for me personally, when I see her on TikTok and all these little videos she make, it's almost like somebody screaming for attention.
Marvin,
And,
I'm
I don't
I
know.
called you Marvin. I mean, period. I don't know. I can't even guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many things that it could be. I don't know. She needs some help. You think it's still substance abuse?
Well, see, I'm saying now, I think regardless of what I say, I think she's indulging in other things. But other people can do that and not act that way. But I'm just saying, if you a person that already got some things loose, and then you're gonna add some more stuff to it, it could possibly.
But is this going to be a situation that Britney has to save herself? Because no one's coming forward, and I don't think she's strong enough to save herself.
So I pray that she's strong enough to save herself, because I don't think nobody's gonna come forward, because everybody's looking out for themselves and want what she got, her money. They don't give a damn about Britney.
Unfortunately, they do not. They do not. All right. Get well soon, Brittany. I just hope, that everything's okay with you. It's a sad situation. Now let's move on to this Joseline Hernandez. Okay, so Joseline Hernandez, you gotta love her, right? I mean, I love her. Nobody else does, but I do. She's on this show. She went on this show with Nick Cannon, and they're supposed to play some games. It's on Zeus. Just let me put it right there. And she was, I wonder if I can play this clip. I'm gonna see if I can play this clip. And she was backstage, and Natalie's talking trash about her. And that's what Natalie does. Natalie, I can't stand Natalie, okay?
Okay.
Zeus Network is trash. Sorry, Lemmy, okay, while you're screwing all the chicks, okay? It's trash because they don't correct anybody's behavior. They let them act any old kind of way. And Natalie, she's just, I can't stand Natalie. Joseline is equally as bad, but I like her. I don't know what it is. She might be worse because Joseline will knock you out.
Okay.
Go to jail, come back and finish the job.
Yeah.
But if I had to say who was the worst, I just don't like Natalie. Something about Natalie, I can't stand her.
I heard a lot of people say they don't like her. That's why I'm thinking, well, shit, I don't know where to have sympathy for, because a lot of people don't like her.
Anyway, so let me put it back over here. So they got on camera Joseline talking trash about Natalie. They've got Natalie talking trash about Joseline. Let me see if I can play this clip, because then it just leads to something so ridiculous. It's not even funny, okay? Let me put this up here. It's just ridiculous. Let's see if I can play this clip.
Fuck you.
Okay, clip. Anyway, they got Natalie talking trash about Joseline, saying that she's trash. Natalie's calling somebody trash. She's trash, and nobody in her team and her squad is famous, and they're jealous of us and whatever. So here comes Joseline with the 1-2 knockout, and she didn't even use her hands this time. She said this goofy Natalie don't even take care of her daughter. Facts. Known fact. Her undercover husband is a babysitter and the mama. This nasty freak that was caught numerous of times freaking off her fam, okay, to Siki. This is Krishan Rock's sister. Then you have Scotty. Oh, they took it out. You have Scotty goes around burning niggas. Please, me and my crew go on the worldwide success tour. Y'all eat each other's shit on OnlyFans for a couple of dollars. Anyways, catch us on round 2. So what she's saying is they cut out the most important part. She goes on and calls Tasiki out as being a pedophile.
Mhm.
Now we all know that Krishan Rock came out and said that Tasiki used to put hands on her. Well, not put hands, touch her. The full job. And then the cousin came out and said that's it. Tasiki put hands on her. Now I'm gonna play this clip from the cousin. The cousin, I mean, Tasiki's real name is Latifah. Okay, I don't know why she changed it because Tasiki's not better. It's not better at all.
Now it's Latifi.
No, it's her name is Latifah. That's how I remember it.
Okay, Latifah,
Queen
okay.
Latifah. And I want you guys to listen to what the cousin said Tasiki did to him.
I know how this end, but at the end of the day, y'all need to give a f- how I ended. I tried to kill myself 5 times on that Franklin Street steps. And y'all niggas at me, bro. So it's time to go out there. Latifah, Tashika, she'll suck your dick and f- you just to clean the shower because she's too bougie to clean anything. I'm like, I don't know what the f- going on. I'm just like, bro, this is weird. It felt weird. So I'm like, this is wrong. You my family, so I don't know what the f- going on. So long story short, that my aunt tried to make me f- in the garage and get in the house. I guess she gave word to the uncles and aunts, which I ain't know, but now I know because I'm older, I'm smarter, I'm more wiser. But back then I didn't know. But yeah, I get in the house. Now my other aunt, the older one, she ran me in the bathroom. And when in the bathroom, she said, "You want to f- me next?" I'm confused as f- bro. I'm 7. I'm like, what the f- talking about? She like, "You want to fuck me next?" I don't want to wash this tub because I guess my grandmother told her to wash the bathroom. We had chores growing up, by the way. My grandmother ain't play that shit. She made us wash the dishes, clean the house, all that.
Did you hear him say he was 7?
7, yeah.
This is what I want to know. How come Tasiki is walking around making money on television with all of these victims saying, you touched me, and they don't give a damn over at Zeus just as long as she can fight? And by the way, she could fight better than Krishan. If that would have been a man, are they serious?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand like why everybody just hear these accusations and just okay, no, she's fine without hitting a character. The one girl made that we were just talking about it yesterday, the comedian girl.
Monique?
No, it was her and the little fat guy made that had the little kid with the newspaper with the hole in it. Well, no, man, I'm not sure if you know who I'm talking about. She got a lot of backlash. She was watching somebody kids supposed to have been filming, making these little skits.
Tiffany Haddish.
Okay, I'm saying this. Yeah, she got way more backlash for that, which she should have. I'm not saying she should, but when somebody's saying people don't laid hands and did these things, they just giving her a clean pass. Did that make sense or no?
Well, no, it makes a lot of sense. You need to be held accountable.
Right.
You need to be held accountable.
Oh no, they ain't nothing. He
Krishan
probably
Rock and everybody, I know you guys don't like her, but she comes from one of the worst kind of dysfunctions you can come from. Now we all have a dysfunctional family when you look back, like we did, but not like that. 7?
Yeah.
I can't. I cannot. I don't know. And then they put him on Zeus, And I hear they are paying pretty good over there now, and let them cut up and act a fool. And this is a real problem here. No one's saying anything about Tasiki
I mean,
or Latifah.
the people in charge, if Lemmy in charge, he thinking that's who he want around him. I mean, for all the accusations
I
went out
can't
about
believe you
him
just
getting
said
pest
that.
control in the building. You know what I'm saying?
They're saying he's going around sleeping with all of the girls, Anna, Scotty, while having a wife. This is too much. It is too much.
Damn.
Anyway, I will be watching it because as ratchet as it is, for some reason, I do like Joseline. Now, we all know, Joseline's had a turbulent past. I think she was she a hooker before or the stripper?
I think a stripper.
She was a stripper, and Tasiki better leave Joseline alone. Now, I will watch that if them two go at it. Child, I am messy. I will watch it. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj real quick. Okay, so Nicki Minaj brought oh my God, what is this lady's name? I loved her. Oh my God, Perry. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. What's her name?
Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper.
That's it. Nikki brought Cyndi Lauper on the stage, which is a weird combination. Your video is a bit too short. This feature is best longer. They won't let me play it. Okay. Anyway, she brought Cyndi Lauper on stage, and the crowd went nuts. Now, that is just really, really, really two different kind of genres of music.
Okay.
But I got to give credit where credit is due. With them crazy ass barbs, Nikki is giving one hell of a show. She brings out surprise guests. One day it was Drake, and just she's performing. Now they're saying that Cardi B is scared to make a second album. What is she scared of?
Well, coming in last. I mean, like, it's crazy. Like, you would think, hey, just put your stuff out there. You may not go to number one or whatever. But when people get so competitive in this business, I feel like they don't want to do something because if their numbers come through short, it makes them feel like a failure instead of saying, I went out there and made money. I mean, one thing I can't say about Nikki, she is an entertainer. I mean, we
gotta give her credit where credit is due. Okay. And they wouldn't let me play this because of the music, but Cyndi was singing her out. I don't know how old Cyndi is now. And Nikki was rapping to it, and it was just good entertainment.
Cyndi had to be damn near 65, 70.
She's pretty old, Cyndi Lauper. And after I finished watching it, I couldn't help it. My mind said, now that's entertainment. Sorry, Cardi. Sorry. I love Cardi B too. But you gotta keep up. Go tour. If whatever, just keep going, but don't be stagnant. So, but I still hate the barbs. They're weird. Okay, you got the barbs, and I don't think Cardi's group is as bad, but you got the barbs. Who else is crazy? Even the Beehives are not crazy. You got the barbs and the millimeters. Right. They're nut jobs.
Maybe Cardi B can come out and her concert, come out with a new album, come out with a concert, and bring like Janet Jackson.
She can do it.
Bring more things to the show. Yeah, maybe. I mean, because you get
this. Look at this. I got ink on my face. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Show how I do that.
Was it?
Oh, I'm rubbing. Look, it's on my hand.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking, shit. Did the grandbaby do it? The grandbaby was in your office.
No, I don't know what happened. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. Anyway, that's how you do it. I cannot believe this. There we go. That's how you do it, Nicki Minaj. So you got to give credit where.
I thought you was growing sideburns.
Y'all better leave me alone. But anyway, Nicki still got them horrible barbs, and she still got them lawsuits. She's still messing with my girl. She's got a lot going on, but that was a good concert, and she's just doing really, really good. So we got to give credit where credit is due. What else I want to talk about real quick? Oh, I want to talk about, I always talk about young kids and how they're getting on my nerve, the younger generation. Right. But some of them, not all of them, but I was looking at this video today that was trending. Did you see it yet, Perry? It's where these girls were fighting. They look like teenagers. They were fighting. The mother comes to break it up. They turn around and beat her to a pulp. Have y'all seen?
No. No, I ain't seen that. I think I seen some clip today on spring break. Some girls fighting, but it's not that.
This is what I had to see it, show it, because it's just so disrespectful. Where is people's respect these days for people's mothers? Like, I'm going to show you what I can of this video. It was so bad. I had to talk about it. It ain't nothing else. So this is the mother in the white. Okay. And watch, the girl in the black is going to push the mother first. Her daughter is in the pink. So you see her push the mother, and now
nobody's gonna touch you. Just calm down.
I couldn't show it no more. They beat her to a pulp. What is their respect for justice?
What you talking about?
Couldn't hear me. Here, I couldn't believe it. Her face was swollen. She was wobbling. What is wrong with these people? Well, listen, when I was coming up, you didn't even talk to a mother crazy if you thought she was a mom.
Right, but it's no more respect these days for elders. You know what I'm saying? And
beat her down.
You know, that's sort of wild, but all those people out there watching these people fight. And I seen something, it was a couple days ago, maybe within the last week. I think I could have showed it to you, where these people meet up over social media, meet up at a park, and one person leave unalive. And everybody's filming it and doing all that stuff. Because now most people are about breaking it up, standing back, make sure they get footage of it, and then they'll post it on their social medias.
It's ridiculous.
It's sort of weird.
It's really ridiculous. Oh, somebody said Cyndi Lauper is 70 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, Terry, you always loved.
And still do.
And she still got that voice at 70.
I mean, she's still funky, you know what I'm saying?
Now look at Naomi. We know she's nice and young. She says, I fight dirty. I'm snapping fingers. I'm pulling eyeballs. No, what is it with the young kids? Like, oh, I don't get it. Not a parent that's trying to stop you guys from jumping the daughter. So you're not going to do that. You're going to jump her instead. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Nothing. These young people, they think different. I guess they say if you open your mouth, you old enough, you can get it too. That's what they say.
There's no boundaries. It's almost like there's no boundaries anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not whoop your ass in front of your parents, but when I get your ass out back, it's a different story. They don't care. They'll whoop the parents.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
What does it say? I heard of people meeting up and fighting from online, but not fighting online. No, I don't know about online, but look, this is the I got to tell the story. I hate to say it. Should I tell about Damien scheduling?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's all.
Life is different. Life is different. I don't understand these kids. My son got into an argument with one of his friends, and then he said, "I'm gonna whoop you," and no, I'm gonna whoop you. And then the guy says, "Well," and then my son Damien says, "Well, no, I'll see you after school." The guy says to my son, "I'll see you after school," and my son said, "No, I can't do it after school. I got football practice." And he said, "What about 7:00?" And the guy said, "Well, not 7:00 because I got to do this with my dad." They scheduled that fight. It's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of. A week later.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Insane. So I'm not saying I'm above it because my son is just as crazy as the rest of them, but I don't understand it. No social skills involved. I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know either. It's crazy though.
This is why my friend's daughter and 2 sons are 3rd-degree black child. Sad. That's sad. Jumping somebody is for cowards. I mean, in a normal world, if you can't fight one-on-one, You a punk.
Yeah.
Well, how about not fighting at all? Naomi got you. Me too. Oh my God. Not penciling in the fight. They penciled in the fight. And then
That's what they did. I mean, they was arguing. I'm like, what the hell going on with him in the room who made us listen? It's like, well, who he yelling and all this commotion going on? But when they go to make the thing out, they start negotiating. After school, damn it, we're going to get it down. We're going to do all this. Okay, well, hold up, man. I got practice. Well, what about after practice? Well, what about 7 o'clock? Oh, man, you had to meet with my parents and we got dinner. Can we just do it next week?
I'm laughing because Perry's not exaggerating. That's how it went. And then I get a call from school a week later. Your son is suspended for what? For fighting.
I'm asking myself, should y'all even be fighting?
And then
It seems like y'all can negotiate and
after
work
they
out the
fight,
differences. Yeah,
they're back at the mall a week later.
right.
Crazy. Wrong. Joseline answered. Joseline was a hooker. Ooh.
Oh, I thought she was just a stripper. I didn't know, but hey,
Well, you know, she might have been. I mean, I don't know. I still like
you know
her.
what though? I mean, when I think of hookers, I don't think just the ones in the club, even though they might go home with men for money. I just think the ones that ain't got time to be on the pole just rather stand there and pose on the corner. That's
Perry, listen, I'm ignoring Perry. I don't know. He's Josh was, hey Josh. You think within that time they would have cooled off? You
right. But then they talk themselves into it, and the reason why, Josh, I don't think they can cool off because they take this same conversation and put it on not IG, some little snit, I don't know, Snapchat.
YouTube. He put the video on YouTube and made money off of it. I'm embarrassed. That's my son. I still like him.
Not everybody expecting this and gearing up, and they'll be there with their phones to film it. Yeah.
Hey, V, these kids are too much. All right, y'all, listen. Tomorrow, me, Perry, Freddie, you cannot miss it. It's going to be in the morning because we got a time difference, me and Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to drop some tea about Carlos King. I got to do it. You guys can't miss it. The housewives are all... They make money. This is their jobs, and they'll do anything to keep their jobs. Anything to keep their jobs. Right. So this is going to be a crazy year.
We know that all too well.
I know. Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't even like the show, but the drama and the secrets that are going to come out. Ooh, let's see. Those guys in the video aren't shy because they didn't do anything to stop it. They filmed it. Somebody was filming it.
Right.
All right, y'all. This is another slow day. Not too much to talk about. We'll be back tomorrow. Don't miss our show with Freddie tomorrow morning, and then we'll do an afternoon show again. Is Carlos going to be mad at us?
I mean, we didn't cause the drama. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, we love all the ladies, even Carlos.
Sherelle, check out the bowling ball story. The lady got hit. I seen that. So these young girls, probably 20-something, get in a fight at a bowling alley. I'm going to play it tomorrow. And one of the girls took a bowling ball and threw it and hit the girl in the head.
Oh, damn.
Swear to God. Crazy. I'm going to show it tomorrow. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for listening in. Perry, any last words? Hey, Nelson.
Oh, is that
I
Nelson?
love Nelson.
What's up, Nelson? But yeah. Anyway, Sherelle, is not much celebrity news, all that shit going on. Thanks for Perry Corners. Let's talk about just regular shit that, you know, that's happening. Because a lot of stuff happening. We just overlook it, worrying about a reality show that's scripted and everybody want to be the queen. But anyway,
save it for tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
All right, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind.